Môn Community Link is a social prescribing service within Metro and Môn which supports people over the age of 18 and families living on Anglesey. We work with GPs, Anglesey Council's Social Services, Anglesey Council's Children's Services and the Betsy Cadwaladr University Health Board to provide support for people to improve their health and well-being. Link is a devolved information, advice and assistance service from Anglesey County Council. It's funded by a pooled budget from Anglesey County Council, Betsy Cadwaladr University Health Board, Anglesey GP Clusters and Metro and Môn. The project is based in the offices of Metro and Môn, the Voluntary Council for Anglesey, in the Town Hall in Llangefni, with staff also based in or around community hubs around the island. Môn Community Link is more of an approach rather than a service. Our local assets coordinators work on a one-to-one basis with individuals to identify activities and solutions to reconnect them with their communities. We always focus on the strengths and the abilities of individuals. The overall aim of the project is to try to prevent or delay the need to access frontline services, increase individuals' resilience and support, create resilient communities, and increase our ability to engage with communities and the public. Our project lead is Lindsay Campbell-Williams. The dedicated link officer, Bethan Dukes, handles all inquiries and referrals through an email and phone line service from 9 AM to 5 PM Monday to Friday. Bethan deals with requests for information or advice herself, or will pass referrals on to one of our team of 4 LACs, or local asset coordinators. They are Cherie Ellingworth, Veronica Huband, Anne Jones and Owen Dodd. The 4 of them cover the whole of the island. Môn Community Link is available to anyone who may be feeling isolated or lonely, or would simply like to take part in more activities in their local area. Referrals to Link can be made by a number of partners, including GPs, social workers, the Community Mental Health Team, North Wales Police, physiotherapists and OTs, third sector organisations, or by the individual themselves. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Môn Community Link supported over 400 new referrals to help them access services, including the collection of essential shopping and accessing online resources and activities to help reduce loneliness and isolation. Working with GP cluster volunteers, we helped to deliver over 1,800 prescriptions and made over 8,000 keeping in touch calls, supported by area support team volunteers. We also linked 1,689 people to local good turn schemes, which carried out over 12,000 good turns. Members from the Môn Community Link team have recently been working together to produce a booklet of real stories from individuals who have received support from Môn Community Link. The booklet, Seeing is Believing, Real People, Real Stories, tells the stories of Anglesey residents who have seen improvement in their well-being and circumstances after receiving advice and support from one of our local assets coordinators, or LACs, that work for the project. The booklet has been designed to align with the Public Health Wales principles of the 5 Ways to Wellbeing, which are a set of practical, evidence-based actions aimed at improving people's mental health and well-being. The 5 ways to well-being are: take notice, connect, be active, keep learning, and give. The aim of the 5 ways to well-being is to encourage us to think about how often we complete these 5 steps, daily, weekly, or monthly. The 5 steps support the work of the local assets coordinators in trying to encourage people to take real notice of the things around them, connect with someone important to them, or perhaps someone they haven't seen for a while, be physically active, learn something new, give something of value to someone else. This could be in the form of giving their time by running an errand or volunteering, or giving something of material value. Here are a few case studies from the booklet. Catherine is a single parent with 3 children and was referred to Môn Community Link by the community mental health team. Her eldest child is in school, but she's been struggling with mental health and had found it hard to cope with the younger children. Catherine had been feeling extremely lonely and isolated after giving birth to her youngest child during lockdown. She doesn't have many friends locally with children the same age as hers, and finds it difficult to find activities where she can meet people in the same situation as her. Catherine was put in touch with Awen, one of our local assets coordinators. By working with Awen and looking at the current options available to her, Catherine decided that taking part in online baby massage groups would give her the opportunity to spend quality time with her baby whilst also getting to know other local mums. Catherine is now more confident that there are some activities locally and online that will help her to lift her mood and offer her something to do with her children and meet new people in order to raise her confidence. She plans to take part in outdoor activities such as social walks with a baby group and bushcraft sessions for the whole family. Laurie is 16 years old and lives with her mother. She was referred to Link through the Early Help Hub and wanted support with further education and was feeling isolated. Laurie and her mother were both unhappy living in a rural area. Laurie was missing her friends after recently finishing school and was worried about how she would access travel and funding to attend further education. Laurie's mother also felt a little overwhelmed due to the limited space they had in their home. She didn't know where to start or who to ask for help. Anne, our local assets coordinator, worked with Laurie and her mother to work through the following. Laurie wanted to go to college and make new friends. Mam was interested in volunteering. They both wanted to explore housing options as they felt isolated. Mam wanted to address the issues around tidying and organising the house better. Laurie secured a place on an art course and Anne arranged a bus pass and funding for materials and the lunch allowance. Laurie has also secured part-time work. Mam volunteers at a charity shop and goes on the bus by herself. A housing application was completed for them to move house to another area. Will heard about Link whilst working with Gorwell, the Anglesey support service. He contacted them as he had experienced mental health problems and suffered from low moods. After contacting Môn Community Link, he was supported by Cherie, our local assets coordinator, who put him in touch with a community group to meet new people and lift his mood. During lockdown, his mental health got worse. He lost connection with everyone and was very lonely. The community group that he used to attend was still meeting, but online. He had no access or knowledge of how to use a computer, so couldn't join in. Cherie was able to get him an iPad from the county council, and a volunteer showed him how to use it. It was great for him to see the lads again, even if it was online. He has also been able to connect with old friends that he had lost touch with through Facebook. He was also encouraged to help people in the community who were shielding. Collecting their shopping and helping people really made him feel useful and kept him busy too. Cherie also put him in touch with another person in the area who was also feeling down during lockdown. They went on a few bike rides across Anglesey together. Will had forgotten how nice it was to be out and about with a friend and just appreciating how beautiful the views are around Anglesey. Nancy is 81 years old. She contacted Link because she was lonely and wanted to reconnect with her community and join local groups. Nancy was lacking confidence and self-esteem. She had health problems including glaucoma, poor mobility and arthritis. Nancy wasn't able to drive to attend groups independently and felt she had a lack of support and no friends or family to take her. One of the LACs had a chat with Nancy and planned what Nancy would like to do. She encouraged Nancy to attend a local coffee morning and went with her until she built up her confidence to go by herself. She also helped Nancy to get extra help around the house, a cleaner, some help with the shopping, and also got her information on bus routes and timetables so that she could go out and about. Nancy now attends a local weekly coffee morning. She has made new friends who visit her regularly and goes on lunch dates with her friends. Nancy has boosted her confidence and looks forward to things now. Sharing information and advice is an important part of Môn Community Link, in order that people get to know about the services that are available to them on Anglesey. Information is shared daily through Medrum Môn's Facebook and Twitter pages. Also during the pandemic, we prepared a bilingual information booklet that lists over 30 services that are available to support the health and well-being of Anglesey residents. Although it was put together initially to support people during the pandemic, the services are still relevant today. The information booklet is available on our website, or we have paper copies available if you need any. We've already published and distributed 6,000 copies to people who would not be able to access them online via GP surgeries and libraries. The booklet has received positive feedback from the public and professional people. So there we are, a short resume of our work at Môn Community Link. If you would like more information, you are welcome to contact us on this email or telephone number. Many thanks for listening.